Sagittarius, to your 10th through the 15th reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on. I see that you have the Two of Swords going on this week. So definitely feeling like you're having some kind of, ooh, got the Two of Cups. So it does feel like you're having some kind of a mental, something emotional here. Some kind of emotional, mental disconnect when it comes to this person. I'm going to say it could be a lover with the Two of Cups. Then you have the disconnect over here, the Four of Cups. But feeling like hoping that everything is going to work out in your favor. I feel like they're still holding a hope. I still feel like this person, I feel there's an emotional tornness over here with you. Over here, Sag. I think that, you're emotionally torn over this situation. But I think that they're still holding hope. I think that they're still hoping that things could, work out. That even though you're feeling a certain way about a certain situation that's going on, right? Not sure exactly how this relationship is going. I still feel like they have some deep love and emotional feelings for you. Clarify on the situation. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Star to the hope. You got it. Yeah. Star to the hope, guys. I mean, they're definitely, praying that this reaches its turning point. That this doesn't stay forever. You guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. Could be an Aquarius. Also got Scorpio. Five of Cups to the Four of Cups. Clarifying on the spiritual union of the Two of Cups, please, for beautiful Sag. Page of Cups in reverse, and it's not reaching out. Having a reaching a turning point. I feel like the cycle is closing over here and it's reaching its turning point. But they're going to remain confused about what your next move is. They're not sure where you're going. And if you know if it's the other way around, guys, that's fine. You can also throw it the other way. You could say, Sag, it's them, not me. But I do feel like no matter what, it's definitely has this uncertainty. And it's kind of a lingering energy of just uncertainty on both ends. I think that you also are a little bit not sure, right? Should I end this? Should we continue with this? I think, it's either you or them is emotionally torn, okay, between what to do. I think you both are, really. I think you're emotionally torn. I think they're emotionally torn. I think you guys are, mirroring each other in this situation. They still love you, but they're stuck between hope and an emotional withdrawal. They don't know which way to go. I think you're letting the clarity come naturally. You're just trying to, it's like, okay, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for some kind of intuitive move to happen, something that just pops to tell me this is what I'm going to do. So I do feel at this time you're just kind of sitting back, just waiting and watching and kind of seeing where they're going. I think you're waiting for them to step forward to see what that next move is. I think you're kind of fence setting a little bit. Just waiting. But, if you guys are dealing with a Scorpio, they're fence sitting too. So this is going to be an interesting move. Who's going to be the fastest mover? Because I don't feel like you're really going to move. I think you're waiting for them to come to you. Because then it would show you. Because I think you're waiting for, look, you're waiting for them to show you something. You want to get the clarity. Is this an illusion? Is this real? Do we have an opportunity together? Or is it just everything? I think you guys, a lot of you are dealing with a Scorpio. Some kind of water sign. But, yeah. But it doesn't matter in the end. The whole situation is the situation going to turn around? Has it reached this point of no return? I would say, what is the best outcome for the situation? I'm going to say that the best outcome for the situation is they will come towards. If they're having hope that this is going to work in their favor, show me them. It's going to take a minute, though, but it does say they're going to rush towards you. Chariot, the fastest card in the deck, but it is going to take a minute. It's almost like they're kind of weighing their pros and cons about the situation. It's like they're getting in their head, too. Like I said, right? They're kind of like, well, if this is where it's going to be and they're not going to come and do what they want to do. So they're definitely going to be stuck between this place of emotional withdrawal and doing what they need to do. Okay. Okay, guys, let's go over here and look at some money now real quick. Money, money. Got the Tower to the Queen of Swords to the Six of Cups. I like it though, because it's like, okay, well, that's almost kind of like say yes to this new understanding, but it almost feels like it's kind of going backwards to the past, where you're kind of feeling this kind of past presence of what it was. So you could say, okay, well, I wasn't making much money, right? I wasn't making much money over here, Seven of Coins or Six of Coins. I wasn't making much money over here, but it's kind of like going back where it came from. So like, let's say last year you were making really, really good money. And then within the last, 6, 7, 8 months, it's not been doing good at all. So it just feels like it's going back around, right? It's coming back around to you. So it's kind of like I feed, I fast, I feed, I fast type of scenario. So it does feel like wherever you were making really good money in the past, it's now you're going to say, hey. So I like that. So it shows the financial shakeup, but it also forced some kind of clarity and understanding to the situation with this truth, right? As you're cutting through the confusions, cutting through all of the stuff that was going on around you, you could be making smarter decisions, could be working smarter instead of harder, however it is. But it just feels like it's returning to something stable and more familiar. But it also feels like for a lot of you, it's something that you've already gone through where you're like, yes, finally. See? So it could even be a possibility of a past opportunity. Okay, a past client coming in, a past income source. Maybe it was a job that you wanted, and now you're going to have the opportunity to be able to do this. I like it. I like that. So it's pretty much healing the past money issues and patterns and moving towards stability. I think there's going to be a lot more honest choices going on as well as you're looking at things for some of you. So take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, of course, throw it away. Just kind of try to throw as many things out there as possible that I see within these 4 cards. Yeah, because I do see the beautiful transition. So there definitely is this transition coming through. I like it. Shaking the money bag. That's really, it's the shake up, shaking the money bag. It's almost like if I keep shaking it and shaking it enough, it's just going to make more money. I don't know why. It's like, why does it feel like the more I'm shaking the bag is getting fuller? I don't know. It's kind of crazy. That's a crazy way of looking at something. And it's just because it really does feel like your money situation is changing. It does feel fast, right? It does feel fast. Okay. So let's go over here and go ahead and get you guys a daily healing card. Create healthy boundaries with those around you and use your emotions calmly and trust in the divine order. You are being helped. I do like that. Use your emotions calmly. Nice. Very nice. Until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye bye.